Hi everyone, welcome to DreamProphet. Before we start your reading, I wanted to show you that my Number Oracle app is now available on the App Store. This is how it works. There are 365 numbered intuitive messages within the app, and you can receive intuitive messages to your questions by either selecting the number that you want or randomly selecting one from all the cards. And I'll show you how it works. If you pick a number, think of your question and then put in your number that you're thinking of. So in my case, I'm going to put 15. I'm going to hit, oh, I just did 16. Okay, 16. Let's do 16. Time to show the world who you are. You are unique and talented. Allow others to see how original you really are without any concern to their reaction. So that's the intuitive message that you would receive. There's a share button too if you want to select that and either copy it, send it by text, Facebook it, Twitter, send it by email, however you want to save it. Then you can go back. Wait, let me figure this out here. Okay, there is a back button. There we go. Just have to have the knack for doing it. All right, now there's also a browse cards, and these are all the 365 cards available to you, and all you have to do is browse through them left or right, swiping. Think of your question and then randomly select one to get your answer. In this case, I got number 10. There is no need to suffer alone. Let your feelings be heard. By releasing this pain, you allow yourself to move on. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you get the idea. And then you can either, again, share it or save it. The About tells you the concept of it, and then book a reading. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, this goes right to my website. So thank you to all of those who support me and purchase this on the App Store. It's quite simple. Just go to the App Store here and type in Number Oracle. That's where you'll find it. It is $6.99 US, and it is yours for life after that. Thank you very much for supporting me. And now to your reading. Hi Gemini, welcome to your July 2018 reading. I am starting with the general reading here by using the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, followed by the Love Relationship, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, and then the overall energy for the month. I'm using Cheryl Richardson's Self-Care cards and our stone message for the month. Okay, let's start off with the current situation. Okay, so I have miracle healing. This is the current situation. So something that you're working through right now, I feel like whatever you're working on needs some changes, and it will receive the changes required. What's been happening is you haven't been trusting your intuition with regards to what needs to change. So there may have been delays moving forward. But now you're in a situation where you understand what is required. And I think it's because you've been in nature, or you understanding the energy of the outdoors, and that has given you the information that you required to do the healing. Perhaps you're getting reconnected with your true self and your energy, and trusting in yourself again, moving forward. And you did this because you got out in nature. You saw the magic in being in the present moment. So you're receiving that energy right now. And that is something that you will be focused on within the month of July, is getting out. And as I hear sirens, I want to say that this is important, almost to the point where with the sirens, this should be your priority. You need to work on this healing. It will bring you, I feel like it's going to open up miracles for you by taking the time to go in nature, opening yourself up again, and trusting in your own intuition again. Because the final outcome is self-reliance. So it's really trusting within yourself. Maybe you've been forgetting to do that by listening to other people, forgetting who you are. I mean, this is being vulnerable as well, being open and willing to show people who you really are. I did get a clarifier, and I got honoring your true feelings. So moving forward, you're really going to focus on what it is that you want, how you feel about situations, how you feel about the changes required on a work project that you're working on. I feel like transformations are going to be happening for you in many areas of your life, and it's all for the good. I feel like it's necessary to open up to a more positive flow, because this says miracle healing, that you've been waiting for this for a long time, and you're finally understanding what's required, and you're going to get the healing that you desire, so that you can truly understand what it is that you want at your base level. So it's like you're uncovering who you really are, and realizing that you are independent and you can rely on yourself, and you can trust in your own intuition. All right, let's move forward to the love relationship. Yeah, it's interesting too, because we have miracle healing, and this is confronting that part of ourselves that we may not like. You know, that little child that never got the love. The small part of ourselves. You know, we look back, and you actually have to have a conversation with your younger self and allow this healing to take place once and for all. Because you haven't been able to step into a leadership role, because that's been holding you back in your relationships. Maybe you have, in this case, because this is the Emperor, father issues. Maybe you are a father and you're having issues within your relationship, in your family unit. And you want to step up to be a leader, but you don't know how. Maybe you've never been shown that because you've been raised in an environment with a lot of conflict where nobody won. You know, you were in an environment where people would fight for the sake of fighting, just because they wanted to win above all. Instead of being happy in the environment, they had to win, they had to be right. And in that case, nobody wins. Nobody wins, because it's drama, it's in the ego. It's not from a heart-centered space. You know, that's why the heart sword is in the ground. So it's focusing on clearing that up, but also, you know, I also get the feeling that in the relationship, this relationship is worth fighting for. Perhaps you've lost this individual who now you understand is not the person you thought he was. You know, perhaps you thought it was their shadow self, you know, because that's the shadow self as well. And they've stepped up. They've stepped up, and you're willing to fight for them again. Take a leap of faith with this person, trusting, and you're moving towards that person. and trusting in the relationship again, taking that leap of faith. Honoring how you feel about that person and really going for it. And maybe this is yourself. You know, you haven't stood up for that part of yourself for so long. And it's time to step into that. You know, go from that child and mature in the relationship and step up into that emperor role. And it's worth fighting for yourself and trusting in the process and just taking that leap of faith and going for it. I took, dedicated effort. If you put the effort in, it will pay off within this relationship. So if you are having some difficulties within this relationship, in a current relationship right now, put the effort in. Take that leap of faith. Work through your issues. Either you or the other person are having these issues with that stem from your childhood and what you understand to be what a relationship is or was supposed to be based on your parents. And you want to change that into something more loving. So you're going to put the time and effort into that. So that you're embracing the true nature of a relationship. Now I want to look at your overall energy because I do have rest and tenderness. Rest for sure, I want to look at because I feel like that's part of your healing process, is to take some time for yourself. If you've been working hard, take some time. You know, trust that you need to sleep. You know, release any guilt and make your needs a top priority. If you need to work on your issues, don't feel guilty about that. It's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in the long run. So take that time for yourself by going in nature, taking care of yourself. Get that healing that you need. And be kind and gentle with yourself. I mean, this is the woman here, and here's the child again. Be tender. Don't feel guilty because of what you were like. Perhaps, you know, if you were the immature person in this relationship, don't feel guilty about it. Take the time, put the effort in, and change that. You know, spending time on guilt isn't going to help you in your relationship. So let that go. Work on bettering yourself. And take care of your inner child. Be tender with yourself especially, and then with others. Speak gently to yourself. Cherish the child within. And that's also about not having judgments about yourself while you're going through this process. You know, if you were the one who was engaged in this, I have to be right, release that guilt. Forgive yourself. Be gentle with yourself, and then move on and realize, okay, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to nurture that child who never got loved. And I'm going to love myself. I'm going to rely on myself so that I can be a better person within this relationship. Okay? And you also have the energy of good luck on your side for the month. So use that wisely. Be gentle with yourself. Be positive with yourself. Take the time. Put in the effort. And good luck will come to you. All right, Gemini, enjoy your July.